Hagerman Valley has some of the most gorgeous views around. One of these included a natural spring water oasis called Blue Heart Springs.
The only way here is by water transportation, making it even more of an exclusive location.
Hi everyone, we are Sarah and Carl.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we are kaying to Blue Heart Springs in Hagerman Valley, Idaho, along the Snake River and near Thousand Springs State Park. It's natural spring in Idaho that's known for its clear blue water and heart-shaped cove, and it's going to be magical experience because there's a ton to see on the river.
Blue Heart Springs only accessible by water, such as kayak, stand-up paddleboard, or motorboat. Rent a kayak or paddleboard is the easiest route to get to Blue Heart Springs. We rent a Taden kayak at Blue Heart Kayaking because they offer a shuttle service. The paddling time to and from Blue Heart Springs typically takes 1 hour round trip to complete.
On the way to Blue Heart Springs, paddle north, up the river around a couple of tree-covered islands. On the east side of the Snake River, you will see little river waterfall areas. These are worth a paddle by as they are bright blue waters, spilling in from other natural springs. Box Canyon spills into the Snake River along the way. You can visibly see the blue water mix with the river water, the crystal clear water of Box Canyon as it flows into the Snake River. Stick your hand in to feel the freezing, pure water.
Just past the Box Canyon outlet is a caved-in area of the canyon. There is a small passage leading into what appears to be a forest area. The river curves west right after the passage, so make sure to continue going north as far as possible to not miss it. For time reference, it takes about 35 to 45 minutes to paddle to Blue Heart's Passage. Once you've paddled through the passage, a large opening emerges, filled with the purest, bluest, clearest water you have ever seen. This is Blue Heart Springs.
Although it is an exclusive spot, locals go on a regular basis. Follow their lead and keep the area as clean as possible. The water is so clear it will appear as if you are floating in the air. Take a swim to be instantly cooled off. The water stays at about 58 degrees even on the hottest days. Look to the bottom of the water and watch sand bubble up as the spring water emerges from the ground below. Surrounding walls of lava rock bake in the sun accompanied by snakes and lizards. We recommend hopping up the caved-in rocks to see the view from above the water.
Hidden within the desert landscape exists the serene and beautiful Ritter Island of Thousand Springs State Park. Located near Hagerman, Ritter Island is one of 7 park units that make up the state park. Visitors can paddle along the crystal waters, hike the Kelton Trail or Ritter Island Trail.
The Ritter Island waterfalls were one of the more pleasant waterfall experiences that we enjoyed as part of the many waterfalls within the Thousand Springs State Park. These waterfalls like the backdrop to the serenity and history of Ritter Island.
There were 2 waterfalls as well as a handful of smaller minor springs within view from Ritter Island, which was an island surrounded by the Snake River and Ritter Creek.
The first of the Ritter Island waterfalls was the Minnie Miller Falls. I think these falls are from groundwater. The Minnie Miller Falls was an impressively wide series of natural springs, which made it one of the largest among the system of waterfalls and springs making up the Thousand Springs waterfall system.
The second one and most conspicuous of the waterfalls was Lemon Falls. On the drive down to the parking area, we were already able to see the waterfall while accentuated by its juxtaposition alongside the Snake River.
The waterfall flows into Minnie Miller Springs. Swimming and kayaking here is an amazing experience in the clear spring water of Minnie Miller. Ritter Island is also one of the 7 units of Thousand Springs State Park.